Hi guys, before we begin, I would like to talk about this week's charity organization, the Covenant House. Reading off their website, millions of kids suffer on the streets every day. For almost 50 years, Covenant House has been leading the efforts to shelter and care for homeless kids with the help of its donors. Coming off the streets, the young people they serve are usually disconnected from their families and other social support, kids who have endured traumatic and adverse experiences. Many have survived abusive homes, aged out of foster care, or have been victims of human trafficking and exploitation. Once a child's most urgent needs are met, they offer long-term support services and transitional housing to guide our youth on a path of self-sufficiency. Your willingness to help vulnerable kids is even more critical now that we are in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic. If you would like to learn more about the organization or other ways you can help, go visit their website at www.conventhouse.org. Thank you, and enjoy the show. Welcome to Review-O-Meter! I'm your host, Peter. Thank you for listening in to this podcast where we watch 4 random titles and rank them within one random theme. This month, our theme is Holiday Specials on Disney+. Today we are joined by Kevin, one of our co-hosts.
Hey, what up? I'm back.
Cesar, our assistant to the regional hosts.
Step into Slim Jim.
And we're with a few other friends. There's Chris.
Eric Chrysler.
And Michael Shang.
Why, hello there.
Alright, so this is our 3rd episode in this theme where we have already covered Babes in Toyland and the Shake It Up, Merry, I don't remember still the name of that, but it was season 3, episode 5?
Yeah, the
Christmas
Merry
special? Yeah.
How many seasons did that show get, anyways?
I think it was only 3. Yeah.
There was only 2 seasons, yeah.
Well,
Not
there you
enough.
go. I think that was too much.
I think we could tell why. Only
I think
got
it was too
3.
much. I'll be real.
Yeah. So, well, today's the day where we get to pick another title. So let's just go ahead and jump right into that. Let's activate the Review-O-Meter Shuffler. Hey, what just happened?
Whoa. Oh, not again. What?
Hey, Cesar,
You broke
why don't you
it.
try checking if it's plugged in this time?
Oh, let me check, brother. I got it. Oh, there we go. I got it. I put some little steam into it.
And the winner is
Oh, yeah, brother. We got the ultimate Christmas present.
Oh,
the
hell
ultimate
yeah!
Christmas present.
Finally, a good movie.
A decom. Wait, Kevin, you actually said you wanted this one.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
I manifested and I won.
Wait, okay. Who has not seen this film?
That would be me. I have literally no clue what this is.
Oh, okay. I think I've seen this before.
It's a shame Tyrese isn't here, considering he loves Life is Rough. And this movie actually features one of the lead actors in that film. Her sister, Danielle Panabaker, is in this movie. So Kay Panabaker's in Life is Rough. This movie has Danielle Panabaker and Brenda Song.
Oh, so we had Caitlin from The Flash, right?
Wait, Brendan Song, right? I'm not thinking of Stuck in the Suburbs.
Brenda Song, but
Wait, am I thinking of Stuck in the Suburbs?
yeah, because it says Haley Hirsch is
Ooh,
the main
oops.
actress.
Okay, but it's still Brenda
Or
Song,
Brenda
right?
Song's
But
in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
Brenda
sorry,
Song.
guys.
The guy who plays Patrick's in his movie, too.
And the mom from Lizzie McGuire. I remember that.
Ooh.
And also has, Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus and a couple elves.
And the elves are freakishly tall, and that is the
Yeah.
running joke. I remember that.
I just remember it snowing in the room. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, so basically that's the plot of this film is they live in California, somewhere I think LA specifically, and they steal an invention from Santa. It snows everywhere around California.
Oh yeah, it was like a snowing football machine thing, right?
Yeah.
It's shaped like a football. It's not a football.
It's funny because on the
Oh yeah, those elves are grown men.
My God. Wow. They're really grown. They're
Yo,
not even, like, close to being... Wow.
Look at Brenda's song. She's not having it.
Yeah, she looks mad.
So that is the boy from You Wish, right? The young brother?
Yeah, the brother.
Yeah. I think that's him.
Yeah, I don't
Kinda
think
looks like
the
him.
Panabaker sister is in here.
Nope, that was my bad. That was me thinking about Stuck in the
Oh.
Suburbs. But
I'll
this
say
has
Stuck in
Brenda
the
Song.
Suburbs. Yeah.
Yeah. But I do enjoy this movie. It's funny. It's charming.
For a second when he announced it, I was like, wait, this could be like 2 things. An actual movie or like a competition about presents.
It's actually the Great British Bake Off, Christmas edition.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's actually what we'll be watching.
Okay.
We'll be watching season 3, episode 2.
Will it be more Christmas than Babes in Toyland?
Honestly,
Yeah.
I think so.
I
I
mean,
think just based on
I
the
think-
title itself,
yeah.
I think yeah.
Santa's one of the main characters, so this is purely that kind of Christmas movie that we can really hope to get in this theme. So I'm excited. This is good. This is a good choice. With that all in mind, we're gonna take a quick commercial break. Stick around, and we'll come back with our thoughts and reviews of The Ultimate Christmas Present after these messages.
Hello, I'm Ernie, former misfit for Santa. During my time at the North Pole, I produced electronics these past 2,000 years. But that's all in the past. Now I've been in the business of investing and trying to take my technical skills to the real world and start as an entrepreneur. I designed that weather machine, not Santa. He confiscated it after I froze part of Norway during the summer of 1843. And after that, he patented it to make sure it never fell in anyone else's hands. But Mr. C doesn't know the batteries that operate the machine are not included in the patent. They're a special brand of batteries that have just enough juice to last just over 100 years. Think of all the technological advancements the world has been missing out on and can develop from once I bring these to market. If you believe in my ambition, which you should, then please go check out my Kickstarter at Christmas Ernie. Give yourself and the world the ultimate Christmas present.
Guess what, everyone? Review-O-Meter is now on Twitter. Follow and receive alerts of when a new podcast episode is released. Participate in future activities such as polls to help us decide which streaming titles to watch in our future episodes. Follow Review-O-Meter at Review-O-Meter. That's Review-O-Meter without hyphens in the username. And we're back from watching The Ultimate Christmas Present on Disney Plus, which was a Disney Channel original movie.
See that we're getting redemption for decoms now. I'm
Oh
telling you.
yes, oh
Yeah.
yes, this,
All
yes,
those decoms.
yes.
That movie was basically how I remember it. I can't really recall the last time I saw it. I don't think I was really too young, but it must have been like 6 years ago at most. But it definitely plays as silly, a little quirky, and that's all fine. In Christmas films like this, I openly accept it. I like when Santa's a main character. I like when Santa's also kind of a dick and has rage issues,
Oh, that's fine.
Like I
Whoa.
say,
a problematic boss.
Very problematic.
Santa
there were some
literally-
scenes I was like, was he the villain in this movie?
He was mean. He always came off
He
mean to
really
the two elves,
was.
even to his wife.
I thought for a second because when Ali and Sam first saw him in his cabin, they played like ominous music. I was like, "Whoa, wait, who is this?
Like a
Santa?
horror
Or
movie.
this someone else?" And then you hear him like playing like, oh, "I can't get it, I can't get it," and I was like, "Wait, this could be Santa."
That's actually Santa's twin brother, the Auntie Nick.
The Anti-Claus.
I can't tell if you're making a reference to the that one movie that's like Step Brothers, but Santa.
Oh,
I forgot.
Red Claus?
Paul Claus? No, Fred Claus.
Fred Claus.
Vince
Yeah.
Vaughn, yes. I
They
remember that
had
movie.
Paul Giamatti and Vince Vaughn. There we go.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
And I know how Peter loves Paul Giamatti.
Peter, you like Paul Giamatti? Really?
Paul Giamatti's got range, man. As an actor, he can play anything you give him.
I feel like in any movie I see him, he's just like the guy who's always angry or mad, or he always has that face that he can kill you with his eyes.
Nah, I think he just needs like anger management.
He definitely plays that part well. I mean, Big Fat Liar is probably his like iconic role in my perspective, honestly. But he can play that gentle, nice, like in Saving Mr. Banks, he was the limo driver who kind of looked like the kind of guy who would always be stepped over by everyone, but he had a good heart, and he even befriended the mean author P.L. Travers. So I always find that curveball to always throw in Mary Poppins into this podcast.
I was gonna say you always find a way to mention that one of your favorite movies.
Tyrese isn't here, so I'll pick up the slack. Yeah, Mary Poppins ain't that good.
Dang.
Hey,
Tyrese isn't here, so I'll also bring up Yeah, so we just watched a Disney Channel original movie, Just Like Life is Rough. And just like Life is Rough, this was featured on Disney Channel.
That is a fact.
So the ultimate Christmas present. I think I still cherish this film the way I think I did back then. I don't think there were any differences that I would take with more of a mature mindset, thinking that, oh, that was a little bit weird or problematic. Maybe a couple scenes, but it's
Oh.
harmless.
Oh, my biggest thing was like, how is your typical everyday meteorologist able to triangulate where the pinpoint exact
yeah.
spot that this storm originated at some little girl's house?
Yeah, that was just weird.
Like
And
this is the 90s.
Or even when he was speaking with his boss, and his boss straight up says,
Sir, I wasn't aware.
I want to see you wearing something else instead of that idiotic scrap of cloth you call a bow tie.
This is from the signature
Well,
collection.
you
I'm like, where's this going?
Oh,
yeah.
That was.
I mean, also like when they were going through the naughty list, and then they were like approaching all these kids. That was kind of like,
Yeah.
who was it?
Yeah, but he is
do you have-
Santa.
Mm,
This is a typical
did it.
trope in Christmas movies where Santa knows, he sees you when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake. So when he embarrassed the girls talking about their deep, darkest secrets to prove that he's Santa, talking about how Brenda Song loves pretending like she's married to Ricky Martin or whoever.
Ricky Martin.
Yeah,
Also-
it was Ricky Martin.
Ricky Martin. Also, that's kind of like she's gonna be spoiled like little in the future because he's
Wait
not.
till you know in like 5 years or
Yeah,
whatever.
because like she's gonna be completely off about him
In what way? What?
because she said she fantasizes being married to him, but he's
Oh,
gay.
yeah.
So it's not. Yeah.
So I actually mentally noted this. Santa, like, he knew all that information, so he has his eyes out everywhere. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. How did he misplace the weather machine? How did he not know Allie specifically stole it?
Because he wasn't at that like TV
He wasn't
screen.
looking at that. He turned a blind eye.
Story needed
he-
to story couldn't allow it.
Yes.
He was a little busy with those milk and cookies.
He was too busy looking at other people.
Yeah, there you go.
Can't keep an eye on everybody.
Nope.
One thing, once like sin, and I was like, why have they did not get their Christmas tree yet, and it's the day before Christmas. That was just weird. I was like, what?
Yeah,
That's weird.
I agree, but I do
What were
know
they
that
doing?
that's kind of a lot of people's traditions out there. Apparently, to get your tree on Christmas Eve or the day just before.
Well, that's
Oh,
a
yeah.
tradition.
that's
What?
a
Wait,
Wait, in Los Angeles? What?
That is some serious procrastination.
Wait,
Yeah.
yeah. Like, what are you, Allie, trying to do a paper?
Yeah.
So
To be
how long
fair-
do you have this tree?
Well, okay. For their stance, maybe it makes a little sense because they say that they buy a real tree. So you're telling me you're only keeping that tree for a week or two? A real Christmas tree can be like $80. That's quite a lot.
But I like the smell of the pine.
You will get like the worst trees by that time of
You're
year.
not wrong.
Time of the year.
Tiny trees.
Like like the Once Upon a Christmas with Mickey, and he gets like the tiniest tree left over. That's what it's gonna be.
With the Christmas tree.
Our
from
Charlie
Brown.
Brown tree.
And I feel like waiting that long to get a tree, the sellers gonna like triple their prices. They'll be like, "Oh, an $80 tree the first week of December is like $400 by Christmas Eve."
Not in this market. Inflation's real, buddy.
Yeah.
You know, Kevin, I
Fine
think
man.
you are thinking about the Charlie Brown tree.
Yeah.
Only because Mickey actually pulled out that tree as like one of the last resorts to the poor family who couldn't afford the big tall trees, and he's like, "How about this one? I found it out back," and they were like, "It's perfect." So
Yeah.
it's the Charlie Brown tree for sure, and yeah, Caesar.
But also, that mom is a serious procrastinator because she was talking about, the rollerblades and with the storm and everything. Like, you should have bought the rollerblades like weeks in advance.
Everybody in that family procrastinated.
But now we know where Allie got it from because she was procrastinating about writing her paper. So she gets it from her mother. It seems like.
Speaking about that paper, I feel like that was a movie. What she was talking about, William Shakespeare
Oh.
coming. I feel like I've heard that before. Plus, that would make a great movie if it has.
Was it with the pickle? I think was it with a pickle? I think.
Yeah, William Shakespeare coming to the present time frame, time travel or something, and then he works at a fast food restaurant, and then makes A play about pickles.
Such a weird. Why pickles? I want. Now I think about it. Why pickles out of all things? You could have. They could have. The producers of this movie could have been like, okay, we can do like Christmas cookies or like milk or like any other like dish related to Christmas, but they chose pickles, which is hilarious.
I feel like it's an insider joke. Maybe I don't know.
It might be,
Maybe it'll be one of those trivia questions.
if only if it was.
I'm trying to find that Shakespeare movie now.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
I'm gonna guess it doesn't exist.
Pretty sure
I
there's
can't find it. I seriously.
Hold on. It sounds like a movie though.
It
Hold on.
sounds like some sort of Doctor Who episode, but the William Shakespeare episode, they go back to his time. They
Yeah.
bring Van Gogh back to their present time to see his artwork, but
Yeah.
I don't know which film. Maybe the audience knows. If you know, leave a comment down below.
Tweet us at Review-O-Meter something.
That's review-o-meter without any of the hyphens.
Yeah, without any of the hyphens. But it's pretty crazy that the dad and everybody, Santa has elves that are really tall. And, one's Patrick Starr, and the other is professional basketball player John Sally.
Those elves were the best part of the movie for me. Best part.
They're your comedic roles. They're your Timon and Pumbaa, you know?
Yes.
The dumb one and the logically dumb one.
Where they're trying to change Santa's workshop to the 21st century.
Where elves are gonna be telemarketers.
Got Santa a brand new SUV.
Yeah, they're trying to get into the prep and landing game.
Yeah.
That Santa utility vehicle.
Yeah. All the gadgets.
What vehicle was it that they chopped off? It looked like either a Pontiac or
It could have been a Corvette. I don't know why I want to say Ferrari, but I know I'm off by that.
it was a very 90s vehicle.
Yes.
I'm about to look it up.
Yeah, this is a very 90s movie.
Is it the
Definitely was.
90s?
Oh no, it's like early, it's like 2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2000.
Yep.
So right on the edge.
Yep.
The weatherman did a real quick heel turn into a villain.
And I
Yeah.
will become the strongest of them all.
Like, I'll become the best weatherman because I will control the weather.
Pretty good motive. He would definitely succeed with that machine.
Yep.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
He'll be so loved.
The people will still find him boring though.
Maybe.
I feel like his boss put a lot of pressure on him because remember that one scene where he was yelling at him about not knowing the weather, and first of all, he's not God, so how can he tell what's coming and what's not coming? And second of all, your wife, his sister / his wife, the boss's wife, looks like a guy. So
yeah, he mentioned when he was being interrogated by his boss, saying, "Hey, how did you not know about this snowstorm that was coming? How did this just miraculously happen? You need to be on top of this. What am I paying you for?" And he's hoping for a raise. And he's like, "Listen, I'm thinking I should fire you. My wife thinks I should fire you. Your own sister." Big yikes.
the big
That's pretty messed up, actually.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, I think the picture that he had of his wife and him was the actor that was Edwin in the picture, just in a yellow wig and makeup. I could be wrong, but that's when I paused it for a second. I was like, that looks like Edwin.
We need to find this picture.
I tried finding it when it was playing. I was like, I couldn't find anything.
I don't recall that, but who's to say? Anyways, though, as you find that picture and as we're looking for that Shakespeare film title and as you're looking for the car make and model, we're all searching for things right now. The ultimate Christmas present. Would you say Santa's description of the light snowfall on Christmas Day would be the ultimate Christmas present?
No.
No?
I mean, I think
Maybe in a way, maybe. For some people, yes. For some people, no. Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, we all
Depends
live
on
in
what
Florida.
It'd be nice to see some snow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not a blizzard like what they experienced. For goodness sake, when Santa finally fixed the machine, he said, "Let's turn it up to a warm 53 degrees." Like, holy cow, that is when I'm putting on 4 layers in Florida and I'm excited because it's going to be cold out, but it's going to be cold out. Our northern reporters are laughing at me right now, but yeah.
Listen, man, it's 57 right now, and I'm wearing 2 hoodies and sweatpants and socks. So I'm inside.
It's that Florida kind of cold.
It is.
Anyways, I mean, would you not agree with Santa? What would your ultimate Christmas present be?
Happiness.
Oh.
Oh.
See, Santa can't give you that.
Wow. We went there.
Take the snow instead.
I mean, there are ways Santa can give me happiness, some
Light snowfall.
I want prime seating seats for
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man No Way
Of
No Way
course.
Home.
Oh, by
There
the
you go,
time this is
Santa.
released, No Way Home is now in theaters.
You would have watched it by now,
Uh,
probably.
Oh, but the struggle of getting those tickets.
Oh my god.
Crazy people trying to get those tickets.
Oh, where were you
Yeah.
when I needed you, Santa? That definitely would have been such an ultimate Christmas present if you could have been there and saved me the 3 hours of sleep of constantly hitting X and continue, reload, and then get kicked back into the stupid A
And
and B
waiting
line.
another hour. Me
Yeah.
and Peter, 3 o'clock in the morning. It was great.
Dang,
It was a great
Kevin.
time.
God.
That's such a good answer.
Yeah.
But it's
Uh,
definitely still a commercial answer. I think Santa's on the right page of giving like a Christmas magic sort of as present, and I think that would be something beneficial, something with like providing you close with loved ones, like how he brought the father back home day of, morning of, really, which is almost impossible. So making the impossible come true would be pretty great. So again, getting us the Spider-Man tickets when we needed them. But
that way I could spend more time with my family. No,
yeah,
So
we got them.
all watch Spider-Man together.
We got them. We got the Dolby tickets, but
got 'em, boys.
maybe not the best seats. That's all.
I mean, it's better than nothing. Oh, by the way, I put the
Hey.
I put the picture of the boss and Edwin's sister in the group chat. If you guys
Oh
want to
my
look at it.
god, that is him in a wig.
Yeah, see, I'm telling you
Is it though?
that
Hold
that
on,
looks
hold
I
on.
guess.
that looks just like him.
If you would like to also see
I
this
don't
picture, just
think
go to my
so.
YouTube channel. I have already put up the photo above the original background. Huh. Yeah, this is.
What the fuck?
You know, we could be saying this, and that's probably the guy's real wife, and we're just being really rude.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know. I kind of looks like Edwin. Like just a man. I don't know. I feel like that's him.
I could still see this being just a regular woman.
yeah.
I don't know what a regular
Yeah.
woman means, but
I don't know what you're seeing. It looks like
A regular woman. I like that.
I mean, maybe you're right, Caesar.
I mean, I could be wrong, but then again, like I've seen Edwin like 20 times in this movie, so I kind of feel like that's him.
You are now the proud runner of the Edwin fan page, where you recognize his faces in any inanimate objects or personas of other people.
It's unfortunate,
think.
but someone has to do it, even though it's not a role anyone wants.
Yeah.
Poor Edwin, though. He was crying about how he has no friends to Santa and says, "Oh, everyone looked at the sky and saw puppies and whatnot, and I only saw big like cumulus clouds or whatever he says combined
I mean, I saw that
moisture."
too.
Yeah.
I mean, I never saw the other stuff.
I
but-
feel like maybe that could have he didn't really mention his childhood. Maybe that could have been an uprising of his parents doing that to him. Maybe that's the only thing that makes
Ooh.
sense to me. Or maybe he was just like born like that. But it's either one or the other.
Or maybe that was his quick villain origin story right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
It was a good backstory. I think they brought up Brenda Song's character's backstory a little too forced into the film, where they were like,
Do you want to talk about it? It's okay if you don't, but look, my dad died when I was only 3, and I barely remember him. So how can you miss someone you don't even remember, right? But still, I shouldn't. It's just weird around Christmas.
well, you two are friends. You kind of already know this. You don't have to say it like there's someone else in the room, which
yeah.
the movie did write it as, so.
It was also to show that she was a dick. Not,
Dick.
whoa.
that she was a naughty person.
Yeah, I
mean-
forgot that she was on the naughty list
She's on
while
the
watching
naughty
the
list.
movie. That helps. That definitely helps why
Yeah.
she was like playing Ding Dong Ditch at Santa's cabin, stealing the machine from the first place, and it helped Santa and the elves track her down by when they found her footprint in the yard.
Mhm.
So they were able to track every naughty girl with that foot size.
Foot size doesn't matter.
I feel like the movie tried to make that Allie and Sam moment like serious and what it needed to be, and like, even though Peter decided it was like kind of forced. I mean, it was kind of needed because like it was all like fun because like we saw when the snow happened, like it was all fun and happy, and like in the back of my mind, I was like, this is gonna be like a classic scenario of like be careful what you wish for because you think it's good like right then and there when you have it, but later down the road it's gonna be like, oh, why did I wish for this?
Be careful what you wish for, Parker.
Be careful what you wish for is the little brother that she had.
Oh no,
Wow.
that's the little brother
That
I would
was-
wish to go away. Oh, when he
my
was
God.
knocking on the door.
Hey, Joey, stay Christmas present. What did you get me, please? Don't tell me. Let me guess. You got me a football. No. I know. You got me a poster of the Laker girls. Joey.
Literally being a little pain in the ass. Oh, he was worse in this movie.
props to him.
Oh, he's a big snitch. Yeah, by the way, he's a big snitch, Joey.
Joey was not having it. Let me tell you, he's like, I know where where you're keeping my Christmas present. No,
Yep.
we're not lying to you, buddy. It's not it.
And
then, like-
he barged into the room, and
Yeah.
she like respectfully tells him, "Get out." And he's just like, "Why are you always treating me terribly, Mom?" And you're like, "What? You're barging into her room? What if her friend was changing or something? Like, what the hell, little kid?"
Little brothers be like that sometimes.
Yep.
Even from a young age, I knew to knock.
That was good to knock because you never know what could be happening in the room. Yeah, you wouldn't want to risk it.
Because usually doors are closed for a reason.
Yeah.
It's called privacy.
So don't walk in on your parents.
Oh, okay.
He
All
honestly
I'm
did.
so sorry.
Wow, this
He-
episode
Oh my
we're
God,
going
okay.
places.
All right.
I had to bring it up. I had to.
And what do you wish for? To erase my memory of like the last 5 seconds of what I just saw. That's that would be the ultimate Christmas present right there. That is. He was older in You Wish, right?
Yeah.
I want to say
Yes,
he
I
was
would
because
say.
his voice, his voice in that movie in particular was like more like not squeaky compared to this movie.
I think You Wish was 2002 or 3 because it was riding the wave of Lizzie McGuire. I'm pretty sure this whole movie came out before Lizzie McGuire
It's
started.
2003.
2003, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and that movie had Miranda. This one had the mom, and this kid again. He grows up to become an elf in the Santa Claus
yeah,
2 and 3.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say.
He becomes head elf in the third one.
Yeah.
And what have you got some tips from Sparky?
Oh yeah, the elf named after a dog, and then when Santa said, "Sparky, get him."
It's possible though because in the Santa Claus 3, he's growing up, and I mean he was a kid in the second one, but Bernard was head elf, and that was a grown man, so he's probably following their footsteps, literally. And
Actually, Bernard was a teenager.
Was he?
Was he a grown up?
I think he
he
was
a teenager.
the guy who played him was in 10 Things I Hate About You, and that was when he was more like a teenager.
Wait, who plays Bernard?
What's his name again? Wasn't he also in Freaks and Geeks?
Number Sheldon Kumar. Yeah, he was in 10 Things. Yeah.
I did want to ask a question. Since Sam and Allie were ding dong ditching, have any of you guys ding dong ditched before? I know I have before. When I used to hang out with my cousins between the ages of like 10 and 12, I used to ding dong ditch a lot.
Yeah, so we would ding dong ditch like the other kids' hoods houses. You know, we'd do that, like run away, wait for it, and then we go back at it.
Y'all are terrible.
What do you,
I
what do you mean? What do you mean, Peter? What do you mean?
I can say that I only ding dong ditched at my own house for like my sisters to answer the door to run away from.
Wow, Peter.
I wouldn't
you
go
haven't
to some
lived.
random house, or
Ooh.
even if it's the neighbors I know, I wouldn't do that to them.
You haven't lived since you've done
haven't
that.
lived?
Maybe not, because to me it's a little too nerve-wracking to even try. So
Nothing is more exhilarating than ding dong.
Yes. just hanging out with your friends at 8 o'clock at night, just like going around knocking on doors. Like, yeah, you know.
But I only did people I knew. I've heard people that have done like other people in their neighborhood, and there's actually some slight horror stories were kind of scary. But
yeah, I can see that.
so
Yeah, I can see that
that's
too.
why I suggest if you were to do that, limit it to those you know.
Yeah, or the people like your mom or your parents know. Yeah, you don't want to do a random stranger whose house is all dark and they have their window open. That's really creepy.
Okay,
And
Cesar. But did you
ready.
do it to strangers?
Pick who you ding dong ditch.
I did it to people that I think I didn't know them, but whenever I passed them, they would say hi to me. So
Acquaintances.
like good neighbors, like you just know them. Just be like hi neighbor. That's what like I would ding dong ditch them. Me and my friends would do that.
Yeah, just yesterday.
I will say
I can't confirm nor deny that.
All right. I will say though, try not to ding dong ditch people that are ready to practice what is their first, second, whatever amendment.
Second Amendment. Yep.
Second Amendment. So yeah.
Yeah, it's risky. I wouldn't do it. Yeah.
Again, I feel like this is a good horror movie. Start of a good horror movie right there.
Ding dong ditch coming to
The movie.
The movie.
Oh, I thought he
Be
was talking about the
careful.
ultimate Christmas present.
Oh,
That could be
I mean,
too.
hey, wait a minute. Coming out of that chocolate, the tub of chocolate there with the handprints,
Oh,
that was like giving me some horror like scenes there. Some like, yeah.
I mean, when they went
That's,
in and like to look for him and like that last footprint, they're like, where is he?
that's some Augustus Gloop kind of stuff.
Just sitting up there on the what is it? The scaffolding? Not scaffolding. The catwalk.
yeah.
The chocolate slash blood.
Yes, but like I was thinking about Edwin. Now
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
he's
yeah.
like ruining all the sanitariness of this factory, and that's disgusting.
Oh yeah, they gotta throw away all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Everything in there.
Yeah.
And
Recall.
who leaves cotton candy just in a cardboard box, though? I feel.
Didn't it say like excess, like big
Yeah.
bulk cotton candy?
Still,
Oh really?
Oh my god.
at least not bag it.
It was like some goofy labeling, like something you'd see in a
A
cartoon.
lot of sanitary issues with that place.
Also, I feel like
Plus,
the people who made this movie couldn't decide if they wanted the weather machine covered in chocolate or not.
True.
They probably thought like, okay, we probably spent a couple $100, but let's not ruin it, you guys. Let's not just keep it clean as much as we can.
Because they have the scene where Edwin falls into the vat of chocolate at first, and then it gets covered in chocolate, and then it cuts right to another shot, and he has a weather machine, but it's not covered at all. And then later on, it's like completely covered in chocolate. And
They probably
they're
had
like-
one model, and then they actually got it.
That could be bad editing, but that might be intentional, but who knows?
No, it was probably just production error. Also,
Yeah.
Chris, I love the way you sound coming through your microphone. Your lag kind of speeds up what you're saying, and it sounds very Robotrotic.
It sounds good though.
Oops.
We can make out what you're saying, but it's just it sounds like we have an animatronic with us at the table.
I am a robot after all.
I mean,
Beep boop bop bop boop bop beep.
Beep, bop, beep, boop, bop.
bop.
Oh, I think you're thinking of bee boo boo bop, bee boo boo bop,
Beep boo boo bop.
boo boo boop bop.
Reference to the first episode.
Is that what we did?
I think so. We did do that. We did do that.
I don't understand.
Full
And I was
circle.
there.
Oh, SpongeBob.
Kevin, you were day one.
I was day one, but I forget day one sometimes.
The Ewoks.
It was a long time
You-
ago.
It was a long time ago. I was a child at the ripe old age of 24. No,
I mean, yeah, it was. I think we were all a different age back then.
I mean, we were, yeah.
no, we weren't. But anyways,
I mean,
well, actually, maybe not Peter. Peter, I think you changed. Oh, actually, no. I
Nope.
think I was the only one
Yep.
that's still the same age.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you all had birthdays.
Yeah. Wow, we've been doing Review-O-Meter for quite some time. This is our 23rd, 4th? I don't remember. It's in the title. Don't worry, guys.
I think it's the 23rd. The 24th.
Only time will tell.
Yeah. By this time now, we'll probably be close to our anniversary. Probably not. Be no. Couple months ahead. Couple months
Big
away.
plans.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
He's actually gonna disassemble the Avengers and then reassemble them.
Stay tuned.
And that episode when we come back is gonna be called Review Meter Reassembled.
We'll
arc.
We'll have to watch every decom that ever existed. So then we never get them again.
That would be a lot of work.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
it's like imagine like 3 months straight of just watching decoms.
I'm glad we got this decom though. It really makes up for the decom month we had because we got Twitches ever since. Ultimate Christmas Present's a good decom. So
Yeah, the holidays are really stacked.
oh yeah, for sure. I wouldn't be surprised if we get another decom for the next title. I can't actually remember at the moment which are the other Christmas decoms, but I know there are a few. There were definitely a lot of Halloween ones, and I'm surprised we only got one.
Right? That's it. The next thing we watch, I'm hitting reshuffle. That's it.
Yeah.
Don't say
No,
that.
what it
It could be the Nightmare
I-
Before
I-
Christmas.
I don't care what it is. I'm hitting reshuffle.
What about the movie you actually want or like?
He
I
got
don't
this
care.
one.
No.
Wow.
Yep.
I actually got this one.
He
So,
wanted
I win.
this.
I already won. That's it.
Now, you really wanted this movie. Why?
Oh, dude, decom and like throwback to when there's not very many decom Christmas movies out there. Now that I think about it.
Does this one hold up?
Oh yeah, it's not bad. I actually would rewatch it again if it's on TV anyway. Probably won't go out of my way, but if it's on TV, heck yeah.
If there's something you could change about it, what would you change?
Ooh.
I don't know. I kind of like the goofiness from like the early 2000s.
It really doesn't ring out that it's from the early 2000s. Maybe if you look at the cell phones, which for me it took a while to realize that was a cell phone the mom was using, because when the electricity went out in the whole neighborhood, she was still talking to her client. So
Yeah, I thought she was on like a landline. I'm like, wait,
yeah,
what?
I'm like, oh wait, oh that's a cell phone. Oh my god, yeah, early 2000s. That's right. So
Wow, I
this
did
this is a
not
little
know that.
timeless. Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought that was a home phone.
but the electricity went out. How is that? How would that be possible?
I thought so too. I was just like, oh, it's just an error. They just messed up. Oh my goodness, that was okay. Never mind.
Yeah. Remember that, kids? Cell phones were not like big screens. They were just big in general.
She mentioned rollerblades, right? That's what Allie wanted for
Yes.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Which I guess you can say are kind of making a comeback, but at the same time, I
Oh,
don't
they
think.
are.
Yeah, well, roller skates definitely are out and
Yeah,
about.
I mean,
But remember when like rollerblades were the thing of the '90s and early 2000s?
what's that one movie? Brink? Is that it?
Another decom.
Another decom.
Wow.
Which I actually wanted that one because they're rollerblading instead of skateboarding.
For me, it was the extremely goofy movie. Seeing them rollerblading everywhere that made me
yeah.
think, oh, that's kind of cool. Which you could argue is basically also Brink. Extremely goofy movie and Brink are the same.
Yeah, because if you think about it, he had differences with his dad, but then they made nice. Yeah, there you go.
I did want to bring up the moment when Evan was on TV and
The weather continues as predicted. Sunny days, continuing into only slightly cooler evenings. We interrupt this program for a special weather bulletin. I'm sorry, there seems to be some kind of mistake. You see, I've just been handed a report that says there's snow outside. And as we all know, that's impossible, so I'll simply disregard this. And now, back to our real report. As I said, sunny days ahead. For the next 5 days, what is it now? I told you that this is impossible. Can you not see that I'm on the air? Ladies and gentlemen, I can assure you that there is not now, nor has there ever been, at this elevation and temperature, even the most remote possibility of...
next thing you know, hits in the face with a snowball.
He said, "Ain't no way."
I mean, can you blame him? He was handed the report. For one thing, I don't know how the weather machines, he's a meteorologist, right, didn't detect the change of weather. He just starts talking about, and it's sunny, blah, 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 blah. And for some reason, his staff were the ones that had to inform him, hey, it's snowing outside. And he, disregards it, because how's that possible? That's impossible. And then, yeah, hit in the face with some snow. Classic.
I mean, the guy was able to pinpoint where the storm originated.
Exactly.
It's so weird. That's so odd. That's some like FBI stuff.
And he didn't really treat it so much like an FBI agent, right? Coming in,
No.
you want a day with Edwin, whatever that fake contest.
That she won a contest. Dude, you won a day with Edwin. It's like, what? I may have signed up for this.
As he snoops through her children's rooms.
But who wouldn't want a date with Edwin?
That's very problematic.
Do you think Edwin, like, in the very end, we see that Santa transports him to, what was it, Antarctica? Where the weather can stay extreme and exciting for him, and he can teach others about science and such. Like, yeah, that sounds nice, but at the same time, wasn't the problem living in LA always just because it's always sunny? It's always sunny.
Oh,
living in Antarctica, it's like, well, we're in a blizzard, like every other day.
And a blizzard.
Yeah.
See, he should have just moved him to Florida. It's different every single day.
Exactly.
It is.
You don't know if it's gonna rain. You don't know if it's gonna be it's gonna be sunny. If it's gonna be sunny and raining, like it's crazy out
Hey,
here.
even when it gets cold, our cold is like a wet cold, so it really surprises a lot of Northerners how cold it can get because like they're never expected.
Yeah, and then we have a sunny cold, which is impossible, but it happens.
You get a sunburn when you're freezing.
Yeah.
Which is, I guess, pretty normal for snowy places as well, because the snow reflects up.
So that's weird.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
I think the one difference was the job in Antarctica didn't really require him to have like a dick of a boss, because essentially now I want to think his boss is like either Santa Claus and like maybe, but like someone else who's probably nicer to compared to the boss he had in the broadcast station he worked at. But then again, Florida sounds nice.
He could probably be his own boss now.
Oh, that is true.
But his boss was kind of funny because he's like, the cast of Friends is stuck in their studio or whatever.
I wanted to bring that up. That was such hilarious.
Right about that.
That reference.
I'm like, ooh, Friends, wow.
Well, he was told to make all those stupid, dumb celebrity comments to make the channel, the network, entertaining for others. It's pretty stupid. Jennifer Love Hewitt slipped on ice. Something, right? That's what he said.
Yep.
What a great network when all Ali had to do was just switch to another news channel and they were giving out all the closed off schools that were closed. Well, all the schools that were closed because of a snow day. Yeah, why wasn't he talking about that? That's a good news report to inform your town, right? So,
which is also a conversation I've had with like my sisters and everybody, where it's like, oh, how Brenda Song's character, Sam,
yeah,
Sam, right? Yeah, she's like, yeah, my cousin lives in Boston. They get snow days, and I'm thinking about because like here in Florida we have like bad weather days, and then if you go over those bad weather days, they taking out of your vacation.
Oh, I
So we
hate
get
that.
so we get like the hurricane days.
yeah.
Up north get snow days for their bad weather days.
Well,
I'm
they
like,
were only going to lose one day, so honestly, I don't think they were going to make it up.
yeah.
Yeah, they would.
But then this is like a conversation we had years ago, and I remember they were just like, what does California get, like earthquake days or something?
Well,
Fire days.
I don't.
Fire days, yeah.
Oh my God, maybe fire days because those seem to be more likely to happen compared to like earthquake and a hurricane. Because earthquakes, you
Yeah.
can't really predict that.
Well, you don't need to predict it. It's a destruction, and then you're not going to go to school afterwards.
Yeah.
Same with snow,
Depending on how much
kind of.
damage. Yeah.
I had a fire day. I remember it was like a good week. It was a really
You had a
bad
brush
fire.
fire near you?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Interesting. I've only had been able to get out of school a bit earlier.
Oh, same. Yeah.
Oh, well, for Florida, it's whenever the wind travels faster than 40 miles per hour because the buses can't drive in that. So they would have to just automatically cancel school those days.
Wait, really?
Yeah, for at least the public school systems.
Wait, that was the thing.
Mhm.
So
I didn't know
in
it was
Orlando? Different.
And the Kissimmee is probably like that too.
Huh.
Who would
Yeah,
know?
no.
Well, I'm from the Space Coast. At least that's what it was over there. But I'm pretty sure it's a Florida thing.
The more you know.
I feel like it's a coast thing.
Oh, it was a dick move for Edwin to steal the guy's snowmobile while in traffic, like literally stopping in the middle of traffic and stealing his snowmobile.
I like how he conveniently had a snowmobile for living in California.
Smart
I mean,
guy.
Actually, yeah.
My moment has come. I knew I wasn't crazy.
storing at your garage, like one day I'm gonna need this, and a day actually comes like, whoa.
That's me whenever I buy something. Like I have a Keurig. I don't have any K-cup. No, just kidding. But it's like I don't know when I'll need this coffee. But it'll come in handy.
Speaking of buying something useless, today's Cyber Monday. Yeah, I just bought a bunch of dog supplies, including like indoor potties and all that.
Oh yeah.
I don't have a dog.
But you never
Excuse
know.
me?
It'll be your time to shine, buddy.
Wait, that came out. Wait. That came out weird.
Rephrase it.
It's think of it as like I'm expecting.
Oh, he's pregnant.
You're pregnant.
I was gonna
I'm
say,
not hoping. Okay.
Peter, what are you expecting? Is it a boy or girl?
Well,
is it a shiatsu? A shiatsu?
Shih
A shih
Tzu?
tzu or a
It's Shiatsu.
shiatsu's a massage. Is it a shih tzu or is it a I don't know any more dog names. Great Dane. Here we go.
German Shepherd or a
German
bulldog.
Shepherd, is it a-
Retriever?
to make it even weirder,
Golden Retriever?
like there's no plans, there's no date for like where I'll get a dog. Like I'm gonna obviously rescue, shelter.
So Peter has read the book. What to expect when you're not expecting.
Yeah, but I just wanted to buy early so I can like pre-plan for how to really have a dog in an apartment. With the indoor potty thing, I have this whole plan of using the grass mat thing and kind of like turning it into its own little like cage room with having kitty litter underneath so it doesn't really make a mess everywhere. Yeah, that's all I'll say about that. I tried to be funny,
Dang.
Well,
but
you know, because you're pregnant with a dog apparently, and it's a Shih Tzu and a bulldog.
it's a boxer because it's kicking.
Wow.
Oh my.
But what dog would you prefer? What is your I was gonna say flavor. It's not bad.
Peter, what kind of flavor of dog do you want?
Oh wow, this is
But what
Not even legal.
breed? What breed?
Want a corn dog or hot
Breed.
dog?
What breed of dog?
Wiener dog.
A pig in a blanket?
Oh,
Okay,
picking a
all right.
blanket. Ooh.
Oh my god. Yeah.
We really.
I love
all
these
over
past
ya.
10 minutes.
This all stays. This all stays in the episode.
It has to.
If I hear this cut out, it needs to end up in the gag reel.
This is my
Bonus
favorite
episode
part
right there.
in the movie when they start talking about the dog in the film was my favorite character for sure. There was no dog.
Actually, it's the brother. He had a pet turkey. That's what happened.
Oh, that's right. I remember that. Yeah.
Oh, and that wasn't You Wish.
Yeah.
What was his name? Gobble Google? No.
Gabagoo.
Gabagoo. Hey, whoa, we don't talk
Gabagoo.
about it. Mr. Gobbles? I don't remember.
Something like that. A turkey name.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Which there actually was turkey in here.
It's Frank.
There was.
Multiple.
Oh yeah, turkey sandwiches, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah, they
been
had like a
5 years.
bunch. Yeah, because of the people she had for catering totally canceled last minute. Well, because of the weather also.
That sounds terrible. I remember having to like make those full size big turkeys, and for like weeks and weeks after Friendsgiving, I just have all of this turkey left in the fridge, and everyone's telling me, "Oh, you could do so much with it. You can make turkey sandwiches. You can mix it with mashed potatoes. You can do all blah blah blah." I'm like, no. I threw it all away eventually. I say eventually because I mostly left it in the fridge to rot until it felt right for me to throw it away because I cannot
That's
eat that
bad.
much turkey. It is bad.
Wow.
It's
dude.
terrible of me.
That's so
Um,
bad, Peter.
Dude, if I could get the turkey from Friendsgiving, I regret not taking any home. So good.
But I'm just saying, like a big turkey, full turkey, all of that as leftovers. That's literally going to be 5 years of turkey sandwiches, as she says, and that's too much. That's disgusting.
I mean, I agree with you. That's happened to me before. Like we've cooked the big turkey, and then like after like maybe day 5, got like sickening weight, and then like if you didn't cook it right, it gets dry, pretty bad. Now it's quiet.
Right, so it's gonna be Babes in Toyland as number 3.
Okay, I think
I was
at this
gonna say
time,
I got quiet. So
I think at this time it is. Yeah, what am I trying to say? It's time to move on to the scale. The scale is a ranking of where we rank the past titles with this title from our least favorite to our favorite. So we have Babes in Toyland. We have the Shake It Up Christmas special. 1 of 2. We only watched 1. And the Ultimate Christmas Present. So, going around the room, let's start with you, Chris. How would you rank them from your least favorite to your favorite?
It's gonna go at the bottom would be Babes in Toyland, because I found at least a little bit better Marry It Up, Marry It Up, and then at the top would be the Ultimate Christmas Present, because it was very fun and very charming, and it was a pretty good Christmas movie, pretty good.
Yeah.
not to interrupt, but Chris, how Christmas do you think this Christmas movie is, Chris?
Yeah, we never did a segment, Peter. I had like a scale and everything ready, like a ranking. I was given like 4 like angels and like 2 like jingle bells.
Okay, so this
gonna go,
merriest Mary.
I'm gonna say this movie would be a Jingle All the Way.
Oh, I hope we get that next. It's on Disney Plus. Yeah, I can agree with that. It's pretty Christmassy. I mean, Santa at least is a main character in this, unlike the other 2, where it was just the theme of family and friends on Christmas, or you're just in a fantasy world where you kind of have the North Pole aspect, but no Santa or references yet.
And then, a villain kidnaps your to-be husband and then tries to move because you have money, and then, he returns, and then, he still tries to kidnap your... Okay.
Yeah.
If I were to how Christmas are the last 2, I'd say Marry It Up is Mary, and Babes in Toyland is Bah Humbug.
Well,
Whoa, wow.
Right.
but Mary is in Babes in Toyland with Tom.
Yeah, but that's a different spelling of Mary.
You're not wrong.
It doesn't
You can't-
count.
You can't marry Mary, but you can always marry Christmas.
There we go. Yeah.
Okay, Chris. I guess that segment within the segment has concluded. So
It's a podcast within a podcast. There you go.
Inception.
Babes in Toyland only gets like 1/2 of a Christmas cookie.
No, they get the crumbs.
Oh, that's even worse. Okay, I agree with that statement actually.
And that's not a ranking of how bad the movie is. It's just how Christmassy the movie is.
While Shake
Now-
It Up gets like 2 Christmas cookies and a glass of milk.
Shake It Up honestly was a full-on Christmas special. Whether it's good or not, it totally made sense it was a Christmas special.
It
So
was also a telling of a Christmas Carol, so
in a way, very, very slightly.
Very.
Slightly.
Yeah.
Christmas Carol on a budget, as they would say.
Yeah.
Random.
All right, so Shang, how would you rank the 3 movies from your least favorite to your favorite?
Ooh.
Well, one wasn't a movie.
Yeah.
TV show, yeah.
I would probably follow Chris and since Babes in Toyland. Very slightly, very small margins and between Babes in Toyland and Shake It Up, but Babes in Toyland would be below it. Shake It Up, and then I would rank this one would be the top. Number 1 so far, better out of the 3.
And this was your first watch of the movie, so
Yes,
without having to
so-
grow up with the nostalgia, what did you really think overall of it?
I think, I mean, it is dated in some points, but it was like a standard Christmas movie. I mean, it was very much, I mean, you had Santa, you had the elves, you had snow and the thought of Christmas and a good storyline basis to it. So I enjoyed watching it. Would I watch it again? Probably not. I mean, if it was on, again, what Kevin said, I would leave it on, but I wouldn't go out of my way to watch it.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's goofy.
Well, okay. Well, Kevin, how about you? How would you rank the 3 titles?
Ooh, I didn't watch Shake It Up because
I love
Oh
Boring.
yeah,
I
Yeah.
don't like that show.
that's
But I
Well-
will rank it like this from my experience with Babes in Toyland. Babes in Toyland, very last. It didn't hit enough cookies and milk for me.
Can you do that? You haven't even seen the Shake It Up.
I've seen it before, I'm pretty sure.
The same, random dancing for no reason. It's fine.
Well, no, I used to watch like.
Hey,
some
the dancing
Shake It
was
Up
part of
things.
the dream.
Like that was the end of like Disney Channel for me. But and then Shake It Up. Zendaya really saves it. That's why.
Not
MJ.
not
MJ
really.
herself. No. She saves it because she's Zendaya now.
Yeah, well,
and then-
she was then too, but like
Yeah?
the character
Mhm.
was just kind of not
Fair.
really utilized anywhere.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it. But she's Zendaya.
She was the ghost of Christmas past, present, and the future
Because they were on a
There you go.
budget.
on a budget.
There you go. And so that gets more cookies and milk than Babes in Toyland. And then my number 1 pick will be Ultimate Christmas Present because the nostalgia really hit. Just rewatching. I remember watching this movie. It's pretty goofy, pretty bad, but definitely will watch it. I'll watch it again if it's on TV. Not out of my way. But
Wow.
yeah,
Okay.
but it's still a good movie in a sense of like being nostalgic. That makes any sense. Kind of.
I can't believe you just said that because you literally wanted this one.
Hey man, trying to what the word?
You got it.
I'm trying to remember. Redeem the decoms. There we go.
Ah.
Yeah. But yeah, no. This is number 1. There you go. That's my review.
All right. Caesar, how about you?
Well, Babes in Toyland's my number 3, because obvious reasons. Number 2 would be the Shake It Up episode, because, hot tubs for no reason are annoying. But, we're not getting into that. And my number 1 is Ultimate Christmas Present, because of the nostalgia feeling, and also because I love seeing some Patrick in my Christmas movie whenever I want to, and I needed it. So it was much appreciated. So that is my ranking.
Yeah. So I guess I'm a little just to remember, we did go over Chris's, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure.
Kinda different.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna be the oddball out, but I'm putting Shake It Up as last, and then Babes in Toyland.
Whoa.
It
whoa,
wasn't
whoa.
good, guys.
Whoa. Come on. It took an hour for it to be a Christmas movie. Come on now. Come on.
No,
Give me
you know
that.
why?
Come on
I can
now.
see Peter. I can see that, Peter.
It took an hour to be Babes in Toyland. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then when we got there, I was pleasantly surprised. I found
because
that
of
ending
Edwin.
enjoyable. It was very creative. It had a lot of fun. It had good use with effects. It made fun jokes. Yes, I'm not gonna deny the film had its sexist moments and
Math.
She's not
Yeah.
good.
Math.
She is
Can't
not
do
good at math.
She is not good at math. She needs a man for that, apparently.
that whole trope.
Or
But
calculator.
whatever. But just the aspect of like, oh, this is a big stage production, all the choreography, I liked how it looked and felt. I understand it'd probably be better to see as like some sort of live show. The villain, Barnaby, whatever.
There we
He
go. Probably.
You don't even
he
remember,
was
man.
so funny.
Easy.
Classic villain, twirling the mustache. Shake It Up. It was just like
Hey.
that was the leftovers.
Hey,
That was garbage.
Shake It Up had a
Whoa.
stage and production, all right,
Yeah.
and dancing.
Yeah, take a lot of choreography
wait.
to do that.
No, Kevin, not in that episode.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah, the whole we talked about this. The whole like dance studio that they apparently like work at, not a thing.
Wow.
Wasn't there.
Wow.
It makes a little sense only because like yeah, I guess if it's a dance studio full of kids, they're probably like, well, y'all can just have your holiday break and come back in 2 weeks. I don't know. They didn't address it, but that's fine. I don't really never really watched the show, so I can't explain like what that show really fully was. But yeah, that episode alone was just not the best Christmas thing I've ever seen. But I will have to give it that it is a Christmassy special.
More so than Babes in Toyland.
At least
It is.
It can take an hour to get to Christmas, but let's not talk about that.
But ultimate Christmas present. All right, I grew up watching that film, and I've always enjoyed it. It has really good meanings, really good messages for Christmas, talking about how it's all about coming together for the holidays. One of my favorite scenes is when they dress up the cactus as a Christmas tree, because it embarks that even without the big commercial icons of Christmas that we must have in our decorations or the presents or whatever, you can still keep the tradition with different aspects, kind of like how the Peanuts did with the Charlie Brown tree. And yeah, there is kind of the whole trope of how would you spend your Christmas if you didn't have presents? It's not about the presents, like the Grinch. And all they wanted was just for the family to be together, for the snow to stop, and like it's fun having Santa get in the mix of it. And of course, in the end, when he talks about just like the light snowfall, that really just drives home the whole environment of what Christmas can be, whether you live in a snowy area or not, like that we can relate to for living in Florida. We don't see snow in our Christmas, so that is something I can see a 13-year-old girl totally like carry a whole film by, like going out of her way and stealing a machine because hey, that'd be awesome. Snow in California? Yeah. Well, okay, snow in Southern California, I should say.
The meaning
but
of
that
Christmas
film, it's good.
Let's say the meaning of Christmas is a light snowfall.
The meaning of Christmas.
You've seen
is
A Christmas Story, right?
No.
A Christmas Story ends with just the mom and dad watching the snowfall outside the window, and then the kids are sleeping. It's like, there you go, Christmas,
Family.
So wait,
Dom said it right.
So wait, what you're saying is Fast and Furious is a Christmas movie?
Oh my god.
To the keto.
Got it. I'm an emo universal.
It would
Okay.
make sense in that universe.
It will. I'm an emo Vin Diesel about it.
Iron Man 3 is on the list, and now that we've seen the both episodes that have already come out, the 2 episodes of Hawkeye, yeah, Marvel has new Christmas specials on their category,
Oh,
on their catalog.
I wish Die Hard was on Disney Plus. That's a Christmas
Yo,
movie.
same. Yes.
How many times do I have to say yes? If Die Hard was on Disney Plus, it would be on the shuffler as a Christmas movie. If you want to fight that, take it in the comments section.
Make sure to add us at Review a Meter without any hyphens.
Oh, we're hopping in the plugs already. All right.
Yes, we are.
I'm just saying it just to say it.
Oh, wow.
All right.
For Christmas, I would like a segue, and with that segue, I am moving on to the plugs. So, Kevin, is there anything you would like to plug?
I will say, bah humbug. No, Merry Christmas. It is an honor for you to have me here, as always. And please tell your friends and family. And Peter, tell your dog if you get one. That's
Hopefully.
You better be invited to the baby shower.
Oh yeah.
Chris, is there anything you would like to plug?
I'd like to plug in some Christmas lights. Oh, Mary.
So easy. Just give. That's too easy.
Yes.
But yeah, thank you for having me again. It was a pleasure. And for an actual Christmas movie this time.
Yes.
Michael Shang, is there anything you would like to plug?
Nothing personal, but thank you again for having me. It's always a pleasure to be on the show. Everyone to the show, and there are different ways to listen. Again, I won't steal it, but that is all.
Thank you all for coming onto this show. It definitely means a lot to us that we can all come together and watch really bad movies, really good movies like this one, and embody the Christmas spirit this time of year, because that's what it's all about. So once again, thank you for joining us today. You can go ahead and check out this Review-O-Meter podcast on my YouTube channel at PJM Entertainment. I post every episode onto that. And we also have other platforms. I'll leave it to Cesar to give those out. I have my own Instagram that is at EwokPeter. That's just my personal Instagram if you would like to follow that. I don't really care if you do. I don't care if you don't. It'd be cool. But we also have a Twitter page at Review-O-Meter. That is Review-O-Meter without hyphens in the username. Is there anything else I'm forgetting on? Maybe not. So, Cesar, can you tell everyone else where they would like or where they can listen to the show?
They can listen to the show on Spotify, Google Podcasts, and Apple Podcasts. Make sure to rate Apple Podcasts. Make sure to rate, subscribe, like, and review. And also, we'll let you guys know when Peter's baby shower is, so you can send in gifts.
Yeah.
Send money, please. And my Venmo is... I'm not going to give out my Venmo, but...
Send a pooper scooper.
A pooper scooper.
I might have already bought one of those for Cyber Monday.
Takes a village, you guys. Takes a village.
Thank you for listening to this podcast where we just reviewed The Ultimate Christmas Present, part of our holiday specials on Disney Plus theme. Join us next time where we will watch our final of 4 titles in this theme here at Review-O-Meter!
Merry Christmas.